pay attention before it's too late. Not like last time, these alternative lenders. Some of whom are great, some of whom do good work, not to paint with too broad of a brush, but not all of whom are. And some of them, by the way, are the same, literally the same guys who did this last time and made a fortune with subprime loans. And they're the same, they've changed the names of the business, same guy, same trick, right? And so rip off offline, rip off online, you kind of end up with the same empty bag, right? So the fact that the person rips you off via algorithm with a newly named company is going to be fairly cold comfort if they rip you off, right? No one's ever told you a story about how interesting it was the second time they were ripped off by the same person with the same trick, right? Or at least it's an unusual person who's probably shockingly and possibly dangerously honest who will tell you that story. So the fifth slide, you don't need to spend a ton of time on it, just shows you how quickly these marketplace lending, this new way of lending through the internet with something called gamification. They make it really simple, make it a little bit like a game, but the bottom line is, you don't win that game. Once you step in, you lose, which is maybe not optimal. The sixth slide just gets back to what I'm trying to say. Whether people can get to the homes they need has a lot to do with how much they can save. So I'm just looking at the income you need to qualify for the average loan, right? This is from HUD, from the federal government. An income to qualify, HAI, is the Housing Affordability Index. So it's how much you need to make in a year to qualify for a loan. And notice where we're at now. So it came down a lot in the last bubble. That didn't end so well. You don't need me to remind you of that. And now it's come back up a bit, so we're really about 40K. So stop and think, every job, right, and every household earning less than 40K, remember, 35,000 or less is 50% of the households, right, bless you. They're not in a position to earn enough to qualify for a mortgage, even if they're not discriminated against. And that's assuming that that structural mismatch between what life costs and what you earn doesn't erode your credit. It's, again, a strange assumption. If you earn less than the minimum it costs to live every single month, the idea that you're an 800 credit score, yeah, maybe, right? Again, anything's possible. Not probable, not a good thing to build mass homeownership assumptions on, right? So income to qualify, 40,000. Just benchmark it against the minimum wage if you want. We're having a discussion about whether $15,000 a year, full-time minimum wage, is enough. Well, it gets you a third of the way to the minimum to qualify for a mortgage.